it's become kind of a cool role that I've been able to like step into is I've seen the top of the mountain. You know, I was the guy coming off Becca's season, and then I've seen the bottom of the valley, and I've seen the worst of the worst in human beings and in what Bachelor Nation can offer of the death threats and all of that kind of stuff and things being left at my door and like just crazy stuff. So a lot of people reach out to me. A lot of people reach out, you know, when they need help, they have questions. So that's something I've embraced, and it's been kind of cool to be able to help some of these people because the show, granted, the show's getting better. I think the show's getting better in actually acknowledging the mental health. And I know they've taken steps, whether it be, you know, having therapists on stage, having therapists post show, which has been huge. But I just felt like sometimes the show will just throw you, you know, sink or swim. It's like either figure it out on your own, you know, and so I've been able to help. And I know there's other alumni like Ben Higgins helped me out a lot. But there's been other alumni people have leaned on, but I have been able to embrace. I've talked to a lot of people from Tasha and Claire's season, a few girls from Peter's season and stuff. So I've been able to help others, which is a blessing in disguise.
Was yours, so like when were you in bed for like 2 months? Was it the heartbreak of not being chosen, or was it all the things people were saying, or
This
was
was
it
just yeah.
or was it
So
paradise? And was
it
it
was
because
all
of social
paradise.
media? Like it was, or was it because of your
Mhm.
edit? It wasn't just your edit. It was literally like you're reading the comments and you're going down that rabbit hole.
It was a little bit. It was honestly just a little bit of everything. So when I got back from filming the end of June, and it didn't air till mid August. So for 6 weeks, not only was I was like upset with how everything went, but then I'm a huge what if person. So I kept thinking like, how bad is this going to be for me? And that alone really got me going because, you know, like I knew I was in trouble with like, I was scared of how they're going to edit it, but it was still worse than I could have possibly imagined. But so even those 6 weeks was really hard. But then when the show was airing, it was just felt like every Monday and Tuesday night for 4 weeks, 5 weeks, I was just getting my dick kicked in. Like I felt like I was just getting punched in the gut over and over and over. You know, I was like, no, I remember calling the producer at one point. And I was like, mercy. I was like, edit me out of the rest of the show. Like, I'm going to freaking kill myself. Like, edit me out. Like, mercy. And they helped me a little bit towards the end, but I was just like, I can't handle this anymore. Like, every single week, getting bullied, I'm getting kicked, and there's nothing, you know? And so that was when I was really in my really bad, and I slowly came out of it. It took a long time, and I tell people like it doesn't happen overnight. Like you're not all of a sudden going to be better. You know, I still have bad days, and so you just got like slowly. You know, I remember one thing in particular. It was probably towards the end of the season, and I was the lowest I'd ever been. But for some reason, I like got out of bed and walked to the local Walgreens to grab a Gatorade, and just the sunlight literally like saved my life. Like it like saved my life. And then the next day I got up and walked a little further. And the next day I got up and walked a little further. And eventually I was like walking around the block and then, you know, running a mile. And I just you know, once your physical, you know, health deteriorates, your mental health does. So I got my physical health back, slowly got my mental health back. And then it was just kind of like it's a snowball effect the other way. It's like once you slowly start to feel better, it just builds and you know, you kind of more or less back to your old self.